우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다 잡고 냈었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 의리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야호 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여. 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
And this is Kendall.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the one. Durant, the pass to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. From the high post, he drills it. Cantor's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Thunder. And Dennis Cantor Clark, a guy who combines brute strength with a high skill level. He finally got to strut his stuff last season with the Thunder.
After the trade, how about strutting his stuff to the tune of 19 and 11 as an average? Huge numbers for a guy who just didn't fit in with the Jazz.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And the basket by Curry.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala outside. Pass to Curry. From deep. And the shot is good. Curry's got 6 points.
And a really good play to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now, here's Cantor. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Here's Durant. Goes back up. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Adams, he's checked in for Cantor.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the rejection by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
Here's Collison. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games. You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. They kick it out to Green. Launches it. Shot's good. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Payne. Got it from 16 feet.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
No one near Curry. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And
the basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Iguodala up there with Steph Curry. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Kevin Durant in for Kyle Singler.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars in Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff,
point.
And Steve has that.
Excellent point. Durant kicks to Cantor. He feeds it to Ibaka. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And it's Golden State's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, you know, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Green again. Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Stolen by Waiters. Here's Durant. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. 19 points for Steph Curry.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Launches it. No good. Westbrook with the nice D there. Thunder trailing by 17. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Durant. And he slams it one-handed.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Payne kicks to Durant. Collison with a screen on Thompson. Down low. And finished off by Collison.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Durant with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And finished off by Collison.
Kevin Durant.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And stolen by Payne. And stolen by Spates. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Kept alive. Barnes dishes to Spates. Here's Curry with the three. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. And Kyle Singler subbed in for Durant. Pass to Barnes. And the wide open shot from Green. But he gets it back. From deep. The shot is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 19 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
So the Thunder 5 right now. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. And it's Westbrook in the point guard position. And that one's good.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Timeout call for the Thunder.
Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Can't hit from in close. They double team Curry. And here's Green outside. They get the rebound. The three. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about,
sir.
guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had one road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Lets it go with the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got 28.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Curry following the shot by Kevin Durant.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it,
Holy
guys. That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Feeds it to Bogut. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Durant. Jumps up. And Waiters kicks to Durant. Now the dish to Westbrook. And Waiters has it in the corner. Westbrook passes to Durant. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 19. Westbrook kicks to Durant. The 15-footer.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
And folks, those are hops that you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Singler in for Anthony Morrow.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
That's good. And that's 36 points for Steph Curry.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And here we go with Waiters, running it up the court. That's good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. One out the wings, it's Iguodala and Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5. Singler dishes to Adams. Can't hit. Nice D from Bogut.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Payne. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 17 points and 2 steals.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
On the wing, Green. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Ibaka drawing the double team. There's the 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. It's tipped. Here's Curry with the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injury.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Well, Greg, on the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing intelligent basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last.
just a little long.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 13. 1:58 left in the fourth. Russell Westbrook's checked in for pain. Durant against Iguodala. Durant kicks to Ibaka. To the middle. There's the double team with Bogut. Cantor. And the rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Takes a three. Westbrook pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the pass to Westbrook. He kicks to Ibaka. It's stolen by Bogut. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Curry kicks to Barnes. His three-pointer's off the mark. And they're running. Durant for three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. Green, the pass to Iguodala. Back to Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loves.